What? Owe you any money? Yeah. Sounds like a beggar now. Jin sees no reason to give him money. Why do you need money? A dragon attacked my ship. Or was it a warble? Maybe a giant turtle. Or a turtle dragon. Yes, that's it. Yeah, he sounds drunk. Jin has nothing in particular against beggars, but this one is clearly disingenuous even. And yeah, I can tell him to back off. Okay, he's gone. So now he's looking for Valley-God. Oh yeah, of course. Well, that's an investigation for another day. The Shadow Thief Guildfall. Okay. I think the guy mentioned southwest part of the dock district. Wylock. Okay. So it's 10 o'clock in the evening. Oh, he's...
Kneel and repent.
Yeah, Jin certainly will not convert to Cyric worship. So is he attacking that? Okay.
What is
Well,
my
then
task?
defend
I will do my
yourself.
best.
Leave me with no
Sharpened
choice.
and raring to go. The bigger they are, the harder I hit.
Now he's now wishing that she kept the magic missile.
I await your need. It is done.
So this night?
And beat the
What?
Who says? What
Yeah, we're getting waylaid.
teach my
Almost
hamster
every
to
step.
suck eggs?
On my
Thankfully,
honor.
thus far, none of those encounters were particularly dangerous.
Explain your intent and make it good.
Okay, so apparently our acquaintance with Galen means we are welcome to enter. Well, we have no reason to, well, I suppose we have some reason, but it's not the priority right now. We're trying to save a man's life. Okay, there appears to be so many people. Okay, so roughly.
Tell me, how did you get into adventuring? It is a dangerous business, as you well know. Any one of us could die without even a moment's notice.
Well, that's an optimistic thought, Yoshino. Yeah, Jin didn't really have a choice about getting into adventuring. Yeah. Why is he so curious, this Yoshino? Yeah, I don't think Jin really wants to discuss something like this just now, especially with Yoshino. You know, of everyone in this party, he's the one, even though I suppose Jin shares a sort of common heritage of sorts, both being from Carrot Hall. Yeah. If I remember correctly, Yoshimo is neutral. Yeah, okay, Yoshimo is neutral. So Jin doesn't trust him as much as he does the likes of Eri, and of course he knows a halfling roughly. He knows Minsk and Chihiro very well in their travels previously. So Jin's looking for someone called Rylock. Looks like a beggar. Oh, this
You
is
know, my
Rylock.
last owner always said I was sharp and edgy. He was such an ass.
Alright, that's logical. Okay.
What can it be now?
Yeah, I think Jin will just tell this Rylock what's happened. Okay, we've been given some coin. But that guy ran off rather quickly. Well, Jin isn't going to pursue the matter just now. It's getting late, and he wants to get back to an inn. And set
so
off.
happy you brought me with you. I
Your
never
voice is
imagined that we would be
ambrosia.
doing such great things.
Czar. Well, that's a blast from the past. Czar was, in fact... yeah, Jin's really surprised to see him right here. The story of Czar. Okay, so when Gorion was murdered, shortly after leaving Hanoki with Imoen and Jin, the two young friends was essentially lost in the wild, and the first people they came across was actually Czar and his comrade Montarin. Quickly became apparent, however, oh yes, and of course they were about to travel to the Nashkel mines to investigate the iron shortage, and so Jin agreed to join with them, but on the condition that they meet up with Chihiro and Khalid first. It soon became apparent that Czar and Montarin were rather shifty and yeah, not particularly pleasant individuals, and it wasn't long before they came to blows with Khalid and Chihiro, and particularly Chihiro, who as a harper clearly had some sort of major disagreement with Czar and Montarin, and a fight broke out during which Khalid and Chihiro killed Czar and Montarin, but apparently they've been raised from the dead, so yeah. Aren't you dead? I may have been. It happens when you are forced to deal with buffoons. If Monty were here, he would be able to tell you for certain. But Badger's not. So he's not mentioned the fact that Chihiro was the one who killed him. Chihiro and Khalid. I saw you dealing with those harpers. It is obvious you're not a harper yourself. You'd be willing then to render me a service regarding them. Well, Jin does know what the harpers are. I mean, Chihiro is a harper. Oh, he's referring to I guess, yeah, the Rylock, yeah. The harpers you delivered the poison man to. Oh, you too idiotic to know they were harpers. And require inadequate services for jobs. He's not very polite when he's asking for our help. The harpers gather and sit in each other. Okay. Yeah. Yoshimo is always wary. I'm not asking you to walk in and slaughter them now, am I? Tempting as that may be, I'm not such a blundering fool as your friends might suppose. Okay, so Jin is curious as to what Zara really wants. My friend Montarin has been taken captive by those irksome harpers. I would have you enter their building and find Monty for me. But Jin's rather surprised that Zara considers Montarin a friend, given the way they constantly bickered, and that he actually cares enough to try and rescue this Monty. But really, yeah, Jin has no time to perform this task, and he knows the Harpers are a force for good in the world, so if Monty's been taken prisoner, then it must have been for good reason. You may dislike me, whoever you are. A faultless soul, likely tortured even as we speak. Yeah, Jin's certainly not doing that. Open it. No. No. Jin never really liked Montaran either, come to think of it. Okay, so he'll be hanging around here. For some bizarre reason, Jin wanted to go and rescue Montaran. But even if he had a slight soft spot for rescuing the first companions on his long road since the death of Gorion, Jahira would have none of it. I mean, she killed them. So it makes little sense for her to agree to rescuing Montaran and helping out Zar, an evil necromancer. Okay, it's 11 PM. It's just enough time to get to an inn. Maybe the copper coronet again. And perhaps Jin can finally buy that sword.
Very well.
Blade of the Roses, perhaps. Maybe sell some of the loot he's taken recently.
You must gather your party before...
Done.
Okay.
I got some cheap beer for ya.
Strangely enough, he cannot identify. Maybe Jin can identify some of these without any scrolls or magic. Yep, dagger, dagger. Not that one, not that. Motion stone giant string. Okay, so things we intend to sell. Okay. What is this wisdom of speed? Such a hero would be the potions person.
What do you... As you ask.
I gotta stop dipping into me own ale.